Welcome back to Sports Edition. Kenny McReynolds, one final segment. The Chicago Cubs do an outstanding job in the community through Cub Charities. It is a pleasure to go out to Wrigley Field and welcome in Chris Thompson from Cubs Charities. He's in charge of the fast pitch and slow pitch softball initiative. And Chris, thanks for being with us. And I tell you, I'm really good friends with Laura Ricketts and Tom Ricketts. The Cubs, through the charities, you guys do such a great job in the community, making sure everybody has access to baseball, fast pitch, as well as slow pitch.
I appreciate you having me on today, Kenny.
Yeah, tell me about what you do and why it is so important for you and the Cubs to make sure to get out, to give youngsters a chance to continue to play baseball.
Yeah, I was that youngster at one point. I'm born and raised here in Chicago. I went to Alexander Graham Bell School. I went to Lane Tech High School. I grew up playing at Horner Park. And, I started coaching baseball when I was 23 years old. And the main thing, I had such good coaches, very quality coaches growing up that, they were my role models. So that really drives me to be a role model for the next generation. And when you watch these kids, both baseball and softball players, like they're growing up. They're not grown ups yet. You don't want them to make the same mistakes you made, but at the same time, you see yourself in them. And I think that's why we coach, and I think that's why through Cubs Charities we have the platform to alleviate the cost for some kids, and we don't charge anything for our programming. This summer we had our junior baseball league, which was for 7th and 8th graders or 13 and 14-year-olds. They started in May and concluded in June. We have a high school baseball and softball league. It started June 7th, I believe, and concluded July 14th. It's all free of charge. We do target local Chicago public schools, but really anybody that wants to come play baseball or softball for free.
Major League Baseball has done a wonderful job with the RBI program, getting baseball back in the inner city. I know you're very passionate about this program as well. Can we talk about the RBI program?
Absolutely. So we really have three components to it. I mentioned the league play earlier. So we have a summer league for baseball and softball, and we have a fall league for baseball. We have in the wintertime, we have camps and clinics that we host just to improve skills and get them in front of quality coaching. And the third component is our all-star team. It's a 9-month development program that focuses on training, but also civic engagement and academic coaching. So those are three aspects of our Cubs RBI program. Again, it's available to anyone who wants to sign up. First name of Chicago Cubs is Chicago, so we do predominantly focus on kids from the city. And just, again, anybody that wants to come play, it's an expensive sport, and we want to alleviate any barriers that people want to come participate.
How can I sign up? I love baseball. I'm hearing about this RBI program. What do I do?
Well, you have two avenues. You can go on our social media handles on Instagram, Twitter, at Cubs Charities, or even Facebook. And then you can also go to our website. It's through the MLB, Cubs Charities, and you can find more information on all of our programming, not just RBI. And then there'll be an email address on there that you can send an email for more information on any of our programmings, and we can follow up with you.
One thing, Chris, that I really like about the Cubs and Cubs Charities is that they have done a wonderful job fixing up baseball fields. I was at the ribbon cutting ceremony at Morgan Park High School. Now, Morgan Park is a long way from Wrigley Field, but I think that the Ricketts family has done a wonderful job saying, hey, we're not just a Northside team, we're everybody's team. And they did such a beautiful job on Morgan Park's baseball field at that ribbon ceremony. I was speechless, which is not an easy thing for me to do.
It is, and if you go back to, when the Ricketts bought the team, they had 3 goals, and one of them was be a good neighbor, and that's, not just to the north side, but also to all 77 neighborhoods. We're trying to reach all 77 neighborhoods, and kids need a safe place to play baseball, and that's both in terms of coaching and on the field. Kids shouldn't have to go play baseball and worry about, losing a tooth or getting hit in the eye because the field's unplayable, because it's rocky or it's uneven, things like that. Through our Diamond Project, it's the refurbishment of not just, CPS schools, but also Park District, Lindblom, La Villita, Warren Park. That's also adding turf and lights. Kerry Wood is the mainstay for us. But kids should have a safe place to play. If they don't feel comfortable going to play, they're probably going to end up shying away and or quitting.
Yeah, and you mentioned Kerry Wood. What a beautiful stadium that is. And you, through Cubs Charities and the Baseball Initiative Program, there's always some good baseball at Kerry Wood.
Yes. So as I mentioned earlier, I did go to Lane Tech, and it didn't look like that when I went there. The field was actually reversed. Home plate was in the right field, and it didn't look anything like it. But it's not about us anymore. The people that graduated, it's about the future. And I think Kerry Wood was 2015, so it's not just for Lane Tech, but you also have DePaul Prep, you have Lakeview, you have other schools that it's open to that they, when they get there and you kind of take it all in, and you're like, wow, look at this stadium. It makes you want to play there. It makes you want to play baseball. Like you're happy to be there.
Chris, great talking to you. Continued success with Cub Charities. Don't forget, log on to WCIU.com/community. Check out this episode and past episodes of Sports Edition. For my producer, George Blaze, I'm Kenny McReynolds. See you next time on Sports Edition.